General Hospital spoilers show Dante Falconeri walking into danger in this week's new GH promo as shady Mr. Brennan puts a manhunt into motion. Meanwhile, there is a huge return this week, and someone delivers terrible news on the ABC soap opera. This week on GH, Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, makes a huge discovery. He gets into WSB agent Jameson Forsyth's safety deposit box. Chances are, this is where he stashed the WSB records he stole from Anna Devane, Finola Hughes. But on top of that, Dante finds a picture of the newcomer, Mr. Brennan, Charles Mazur, and wonders who it is. Without realizing it, Dante makes himself a target this week by opening the box. Of course, he is used to being a target as he has been a cop for many years. However, Mr. Brennan appears to be extremely lethal on General Hospital. No doubt, he will kill whoever he has to ensure that report never sees the light of day. He's already tried to kill Anna several times, and he's likely behind Agent Forsyth's death. Now, Dante is on his radar. The SB director, Mr. Brennan, will stop at nothing to get his hands on Anna's report, and soon, on General Hospital, he tells his lackey, Roman Hume, Mark Engelhardt, that whoever has it now must be dealt with. Indeed, this looks like Dante. Furthermore, once Brennan finds out that Dante is Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard's son, he may want to use him as leverage to ensure Sonny's cooperation. Along with Dante, it looks like Brennan will also use Sonny's ex-wife, Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright, as a bargaining chip. In addition to the WSB report, he wants to move the Pikeman merchandise through Sonny's territory. And because money is not important to the Kingpin, Brennan could very well start targeting his family members. Even though Sonny and Carly are divorced, she is the mother of his children. So he will do anything to protect her on General Hospital. Surely, Brennan knows this and will use it to his full advantage. Elsewhere, on GH this week, Monica Quartermaine, Leslie Charleson, is finally back after a lengthy absence. She is in her office at General Hospital when her sister-in-law, Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, barges in. She asks Monica if she's ready for what she has to say. Recently, Tracy was in Amsterdam with Bobby Spencer, Jacqueline Zeman. GH fans know that the Bobby actress passed away not too long ago. So, her death needs to be incorporated into the soap opera. Most likely, Tracy is delivering the tragic news of Bobby's death because she was the last one to see her. Indeed, the news of her passing will cause a ripple effect through Port Charles, and no one will ever be the same. GH is intensifying this week. Don't miss a moment to see Dante Falconeri go up against Mr. Brennan on the ABC daytime drama. General Hospital. Next week's spoilers show Dante Falconeri's life at risk, and it may lead to his exit in the week GH. Check out the newest weekly spoilers for the ABC Sutzer. Next week on GH, Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, is still at risk because he accessed Jameson Forsyth's safety deposit box. Mr. Brennan, Charles Mazur, wants to eliminate anyone who gets their hands on the WSB report from the 1980s. Right now, that's Dante. Furthermore, he saw a photo of the shady WSB director, so he'll recognize him if sees him. And chances are, he'll see him soon because he's all over Port Charles, especially Kelly's. And that will put an even bigger target on his back. Also, there's chatter going around that Dante might be leaving General Hospital. Of course, fans love his character and don't want him to leave. But if his exit is in the works, it makes perfect sense for him to be on the top of Brennan's hit list. Of course, it's unlikely that he will die, but he may end up seriously injured and fighting for his life. Also, he could wind up in a coma like his ex-wife, Lulu Spencer, and Marilyn. And sadly, Dante may spend this Christmas in the hospital. Also, next week on General Hospital, Minor Reeves, Cynthia Watros, faces blackmail at every turn. Currently, Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, knows she's the SEC rat. But he's keeping her secret and using it as leverage to distance her from Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, and their kids. Now, Ned Quartermaine, Wally Kurth, is also blackmailing Nina. He wants info on Aurora Media in exchange for keeping quiet. However, Nina is losing patience with Michael. And with Ned adding to the pressure, she may break down and confess to Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, to end the blackmail. More GH spoilers find Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, up to something with Monica Quartermaine, Leslie Charleson. It appears that Monica is back for the malpractice lawsuit against General Hospital and Hamilton Finn, Michael Easton. And because Finn is a good friend of Tracy's, she might want to work with Monica to help him. But on top of that, Tracy may also have news on Bobby Spencer, Jacqueline Zimmerman, that she needs to share with Monica. So Tracy may soon announce the news of Bobby's death. GH is wild and unpredictable. Tune in daily to see if Dante Falconeri exits the ABC soap opera. General Hospital weekly spoilers find Dante Falconeri on a new investigation during the week. Meanwhile, someone's in trouble and another is suspicious on GH. Check out the action next week with the latest spoilers for the ABC Subser. Next week on GH, Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, gets unsettling news. Then he and Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, get to work on a case. Later, Dante interrogates Ava Jerome, Maura West. No doubt, this all ties into the murder of Dr. Austin Holt, Roger Howarth. Then, Ava must answer to Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard. Later, on General Hospital, she makes an admission to Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous. Also, Sonny prepares for Christmas Eve. Then he gets an interesting offer. Plus, he becomes concerned about Nina and his good friend, Anna Devane, Finola Hughes. Additionally, Dex Heller, Evan Hoffer, delivers a message to Sonny. Then, someone catches Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright off guard at Kelly's diner. Also, next week on General Hospital, Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, grows concerned about Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, and the way he is acting. Indeed, Drew is finding it difficult to adjust to life post-prison. Plus, he wants to take over ELQ and oust Ned Quartermaine, Wally Kurth. So, he might take drastic measures, and this could be the beginning of a downward spiral for Drew. Elsewhere, Sam's sister, Molly Lansing, Kristen Vaganos, argues with TJ Ashford, Taj Bello. Then she gets comfort from Christina Corinthos, Kate Mancy. Meanwhile, Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, advises TJ. In addition, on General Hospital, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grant, confers with Laura Spencer Collins, Jeannie Francis. Also, Elizabeth Weber, Rebecca Hurst, supports Hamilton Finn, Michael Easton. Then, Finn strategizes with Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, on his malpractice lawsuit. GH next week spoilers also see Gloria Cerullo, Ellen Travolta, still in Port Charles. And she shares with her daughter, Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofer, that she's in some trouble. Of course, Gloria's family helps her. However, Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, Amanda Seton, starts to buckle under the pressure from her family. Meanwhile, Stella Henry, Vernie Watson, and Portia discover something. Also, on General Hospital, Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, worries about his father, Marshall Ashford, Robert Gossett. Then, Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, helps her mom, Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner. Also, Maxie's son, James West, Gary James Fuller, turns to Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, for help. GH is full of surprises. Don't miss it to see Dante Falconeri hunt for the truth on the ABC daytime drama.